ThePoptartCrpr, and today we are doing pixel art tutorials. Now this is this is part 2 of episode 2. In the last part, we made the body of the Ivysaur. In this part 2, I'm going to do the leaves of his bulb as they're kind of sprouted outwards, and hopefully also do the inside of the bulb. If I can't do the inside of the bulb, that'll be in part 3. What we're going to do is this right leaf here first. So you're going to take out the black wool and the green wool, and also, actually, no, that's it. Just the black wool and the green wool. Come back to this these first 3 black wools that we placed going across on top of this one gray wool here. And from this, we're going to place 2 blocks going across up to the right. 1, 2. And by the way, I'm saying, when I say across up to the right, I don't mean up to the right, because he said up to the right. Don't do that. Do it across up to the right. So, up to the right as opposed to down to the right, like so. I just felt that I was kind of copying Felix Guaman's style a little too much, and I wanted to kind of start designing my own terminology. So that is, so you're just going to place 2 blocks going across up to the right like this. And on the left block of these 2, place 1 black wool on top like that. Now place 3 blocks going across down to the right, so that's 1, 2, 3. And now 2 blocks going up on the right. So that's 1, 2. And on the right side of this, we're going to place 3 green wools going across the right side of this bottom block. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, knock off this last block of the 3, and this last block is going to go up to the right. So it's just a diagonal. 2 blocks going across, and then 1 diagonal. And now go back to these 2 blocks that we first placed going up, and place 1 block going up to the left with the green wool. Should look like this. Now come over to this 1 block that we placed up to the right. Wow, my mouse. On top of this 1 green wool, you're going to place 1 black wool. On the right side of this black wool, place 2 green wools going across to the right. 1, 2. And from this black wool, place 1 green wool going up to the left. Like that. Now from these 2 blocks here, going across, you're going to place 2 green wools going up to the right. 1, 2. Now place place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left. Wow, my mouse is really hating me today, sorry. 1 and 2, like that. Now from the first of these 2 blocks diagonal, place 2 blocks going up to the right, like this. Not the second one, not like this, that'll leave you completely off from the first of these diagonals, so like that. It should be in line with the other 2 blocks that we placed going up. Now place, from these 2 blocks, place 1 block going up to the left. Now 3 blocks going across up to the left. 1, 2, 3. On the left side of that green wool, place 1 black wool, and then with the green wool, place 1 green wool going down to the left. Like that. Now, with the green wool, starting on top of this black wool from there, not diagonal, but on top, place 4 blocks going across to the left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And place 1 block going down to the left. 1. And on the left side of that, place 1 black wool. That 1 green wool, that is. And now with the green wool, place 1 block going down to the left from that black wool. Like that. Now switch over to the lime wool, and underneath this 1 green wool here, place 1 lime wool, like that, and then underneath that lime wool, place 1 green wool. On the left side of this green wool, add 1 block, like that, and on the right side, add 2 blocks, going across, that is. So it should look like this. It's just 4, just offset by 1. Jeez, my mouse is really hating me today. I'm actually going to go change the batteries of it. Be right back. There we go, change the batteries. It should be much better, much smoother now. So now, from this black wool here, starting on top of it, place 3 blocks going across to the left. 1, 2, 3, again on top of it. just like these 4 blocks going across here. And now place 2 blocks going down, diagonal down to the left, that is, from these 3 green walls here. 1 and 2. Like that. And now from this one, or the first block, wow, speech, please. Okay, from this first block of these 2 blocks going diagonal, place 2 blocks going across up to the left. 1, 2. And now switching over to the black wool, starting on the left side of these 2 blocks going down here, place 2 sets of 3s down to the left. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Like that. Then on the right side of this last block that we place 1 black wool. And on the right side of that black wool, place 1 green wool, like that. From this last block of the 3s here, place 1 block going diagonal down to the left, like that. And now on the left side of this black wool here, place 4 blocks going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it should make contact. It should be touching these 2 black wools here on his, I don't know what to call that. Is like haunch? Yeah, his haunch, kinda. Should be connecting right there. And now, to finish off this leaf, so we had these 4 blocks going down here. They should be making contact with these 2 black wools. And then there's the 3 blocks going across down to the right, and the 2 blocks going across up to the right. From these, let's find these 2 black wools going across, switch over to the green wool, and on top of the left block, place 2 blocks going up, 1 and 2. And the entire leaf should look like this. That's kind of why his body's so frilly here, because the part of the leaf is hanging over his body. So yeah, that's the right leaf, and you could go ahead and fill it in with lime wool now, but I'm going to save that for the end of this episode. So now let's do the left leaf, and then we'll do the middle leaf. So switch over to the black wool, and you'll find these 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 7 gray wools going across. From the left side here, we're going to skip a block, and so just skip a block to the right, that is. So not starting from here, but starting from here. Place 3 blocks going across to the left. 1, 2, and 3. Switch over to the green wool and place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left. 1 and 2. Now place 2 sets of 2s going across up to the left. 1. Whoa. I thought my mouse was supposed to be better now. Jeez. Okay, so that's 1 and 2. Now switch over to the lime wool, and from this last set of the 2s here, place 2 blocks going across to the left. 1, 2. Starting on the left side, so not up or down, just across directly like that. And now place 1 block going up to the left, still with the lime wool. Now switch over to the green wool, place 1 block going up to the left, like that, and let me check. Yeah, so on the left side of this green wool now with the lime wool, switch over to the lime wool and place 1 block on the left side of that, like that, and then 2 lime wools going up, on the left that is, 1, 2, and yeah, then 1 green wool on top, and now switch over to the lime wool and place 2 blocks going up on top of that green wool, like that. Now place 2 blocks going across up to the right, 1, 2, and now 8 blocks across up to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Outline should look exactly like this right now. Now switch over to the green wool, and from these 8 lime wools here, place 1 block going down to the right, like that. On the right side of that green wool, place, with the lime wool, 2 blocks going across to the right, like that. And switch over to the green wool, place 1 block going down to the right. And underneath this green wool now, with the lime wool, place 2 sets of 2s going down to the right, 1 and 2. Should look like this. Now underneath these lime wools here with the green wool, this last set of the 2s here, underneath this lime wool here, place 3 blocks going down, 1, 2, and 3. Now underneath these 3 blocks here with the black wool, place 1 block, like that. And on the right side of that 1 block, from there, place 3 blocks going down, 1, 2, and 3. And it should have a 1 block space between those 3 going down and the 3 going across. The entire left leaf outline should look like that. And I actually think we're going to do the leafy details of that one later. So let's just finish off the outline of the middle one now. So switch over to the green wool, find these 3 green wools going up right here. Not going up, going down. On the right side of that top block here. Sorry about that. So from these 3 blocks going down here, the right side of this top block, I think that's where we left off. From the right side of this top block here, place 3 blocks going across to the right. 1, 2, 3. And on top of that last block here on the right side, place 1 block like this. It makes this little kind of hook pattern. And we might as well, from this 1 block here, the right block of these 3, place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the right. 1, 2. Should look like this. Now switch over to the lime wool, and from this 1 green wool going up right here, place 1 lime wool up to the right. And switch over to the green wool and place 2 green wools going across up to the right. Like that, and then 1 block going down to the right. Now underneath this last block here, place 1 lime wool, and on the right side of that lime wool, place 3 greens going up. 1, 2, and 3. And now on top of this last block here, place 2 blocks going up to the right, starting on top, not diagonal, but on top. So that's 1 and 2. And now switch over to the green wool, place 2 blocks going across on the right side of this last lime wool. 1, 2, and now place 2 blocks going down to the right. 1 and 2. On the right side of this top block now of these 2, place 1 green wool, like that. Now switch over to the lime wool and place 3 lime wools going across up to the left, not left, up to the right. 1, 2, and 3, like that. Now switch over to the green wool, place 2 blocks going down to the right. 1 and 2, and on the right side of this last 2 here that we place the bottom block, place 1 green wool, and it should connect to the top block of these 3 blocks going down. Like that. And these are his 3 leaves so far. And yeah, so let's start with the shading on the left leaf here. And for this one, you're actually going to need to take out the birchwood planks. So, for our first little thing here, come up to these 2 blocks going across to the right here next to this 1 green wool. And underneath the left block of these 2 lime wools, place 1 birchwood, like that. Now switch over to the black wool, and on the left side of these 3 blocks going up here, these 3 green wools, on the left side of the top block here, place 2 blocks going up diagonally, like that. And now on the left side of this last black wool here, from there, place 2 blocks going up with the green wool, 1 and 2, and it should look like that. Now come down here to these 2 blocks diagonal right here. Those pretty much the very first blocks we placed on this left leaf here, connecting to these 3 black wools here. On top of the second block of these 2 blocks diagonal here, place 1 black wool. And switch over to the green wool and place 2 blocks going across up to the right, like that. And it should look like this so far. And now come over to these, these 2 green wools here, the last of these 2 sets here. On the right side of this, on the top of the right block here, place 1 green wool, and on the left side of that 1 green wool, place 1 lime wool, like that. Now, skip a block here, so, actually, no. On the left side of this lime wool here, place 1 birchwood plank. Then place 2 lime wools going up to the left, on the left side here, diagonally, not straight up to the left. So that's 1, 2. And from this last block here, this one, place 2 blocks going across up to the right, and 1, 2, like that. And now, from these 2 lime walls here, come across to the left until you find these 2 blocks going up here on the lime walls, that is, on the right side of this bottom block here. From there, place 1 block, just like that, connecting that in right there. Now find this 1 green wall in the middle here, middle of these, like, kind of 5 blocks going up. On the right side, place 1 lime wall. On the right side of that lime wall, place 1 green wall. And on the right side of that green wall, place 1 lime wall. Like that. Now, from these 5 blocks here that we found, the 2 lime walls, the 1 green wall, and the 2 lime walls, find these 2 lime walls going across up to the right, and on the right side of this last block here, place 1 green wall, like that. And switch over the lime wall and place 1 lime wall going down to the right, like that. And now, from that 1 green wall that we just placed, now place 3 birchwood planks going across to the right. 1, 2, 3. And now on the right side of that birchwood plank there, place 2 lime walls going diagonal down to the right. On the right side, not diagonal, but on the right side. So that's 1, 2, like that. Now, underneath this last block of those 2 blocks diagonal here, place, with the birchwood planks, actually place 2 blocks going across to the left, like that. Underneath those 2 birchwood planks, now place 2 lime walls, and on the left side of those birchwood planks, place 1 lime wall. And it should look like this. Now, in case you're wondering why all these lime walls here, if it's all going to get filled in with lime wall eventually, this bit here actually gets filled in with birch planks, but there are these little lime lines throughout that. So now let's actually do the outline of the birch planks. So, find these 2 blocks going across here with the 1 green wall on the right block here. On top of that green block, place 1 birchwood plank. Now place 2 birchwood planks going up to the right, like that, and it should make contact with these 2 lime walls that we just placed. And now come up to these 2 birchwood planks that we placed as the marker. The marker for these 2 lime walls and this 1 lime wall here. On the right side, we're going to add 2 blocks, like that, and just turn it into 4 blocks then. And on the right side of these 4 here, place 1 birchwood plank, like that, and that actually finishes off the outline. And yeah, so that finishes off this left leaf here. We'll fill it in again with the rest later on, once we finish it. So now come to this middle leaf here, and we'll do the final birchwood detailing bits here. So from this little pattern here that we made coming up, find these 2 blocks going diagonal on top of these 3 green walls going up. On the right side of this first block here, or underneath the second block, place 2 birchwoods going across to the right, like that. And now skip over and you'll find this little upside down L Tetris shape thing, and on the right side of this block that we added here, place 2 birchwoods going across to the right, like that. And that actually finishes off the birch, so we can put it away for now. You will need it eventually to fill in that section, but we won't do any more detailing with it. So now switch over to the black wool and find this L shape that we placed here. Near these 2 these 2 birchwoods that we just placed. And the greens that we placed connecting to these 3 blocks here. So find these, and from this middle block here, the one that makes it an L, place 1 black wool going down to the left, like that. So if you couldn't find it, it's just right there. So now, find the second set of these of black wools going across, not up to the left. Not up to the left, we placed it down to the left, didn't we? So from the top block here, from here, place 1 block on the left, like that, and switch over to the green wool, place 1 block going down to the left. Just like that. And, let me check. Okay, so find these 4 blocks here that we placed then that connected to these 2 blocks here. find this top block here and skip that top block, go one block down from here, then this block here. Don't place that black wool, that's just a little marker. So from that block, then place 2 green wools going across to the left. 1, 2. And now find this little dip right here, where there's that gray wool. So just find this dip here and place 1 green wool right there. And we're actually almost done with the lines, we just have one more central bit here. Okay, so find these. So before we do the central bit here, we're going to need to do 2 more details on the left here. So find these 2 blocks diagonal that we placed here, and on the left side of this first block, place 1 black wool right there. And now, let me see, okay, find these 3 blocks here going down that finished off this right leaf here. Not right leaf, this is the left leaf. So from the middle block here, place 1 black wool on the right, and switch over to the green wool and place 2 blocks across on the right. Like that. And now we can work on this central leaf detail here. So find these, 5 blocks going across here right above the ear, his right ear that is. From the left here, from here, skip 1 block, so from here then, place 1 block, and with the green wool, place 1 block on top like that. On the left side of that green wool, add 2 green wools, like that, and it should be 1 block difference there between that line that we just placed. And then on the right side of these, now 3, place 1 green wool, making it 4, like that. And now place 3 blocks going across up to the right. Oops, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, like that. Now, starting on top of this left block here, place 2 blocks going across to the left. So not like that. On top of that left block, so like that. And now actually place another 2 blocks going across to the left, up to the left that is. 1, 2, diagonal this time. Should look like this. And now come back to these first 2 blocks that we placed here and place another 2 blocks going up to the right. Not up to the right, across up to the right. 1, 2, and then the final detail, 1 block up to the right. Boom. That, I think, finishes off all 3 leaves. Let me double check. Yes, it does. So now you're going to take out the birchwood planks, and let's start filling in. So find this left space here, and everything inside the left bit of this birchwood outline here. So this empty space and this empty space, fill those in with birchwood planks. I'm just going to do that quickly here. Oops. Boom, boom, boom. All these birchwood planks that we placed inside that outline were just markers for placing the floating lime wool things. And yeah, that finishes off that bit right there. So now, with the lime wool, fill in all the empty spaces on all 3 of these leaves. So yeah, just go ahead and do that. I appear to have made a mistake here. I got outside the outline. Let me fix that quickly. Okay. 2 blocks going down. There we go. Yeah, it should look exactly like that. Don't ever go beyond the outline. This is a perfect example. Don't do what I just did. Also, I'll take the time to note this little empty space down here. Don't fill that in. That's that's going to be a little empty space. So yeah, just keep filling in and don't go outside of the outline like I did. And there you go. Those are the 3 leaves done. Very complicated, as you can see. That's already, 26 minutes now. So, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do the bulb quickly. So what you're going to do is just put away those birch planks. You won't need them again. Take out the red wool, the orange wool, and the pink wool, and actually put away the black wool, the green wool, and the lime wool. as you won't need those again. So take out the orange wool, the red wool, the pink wool, and the gray wool and the smooth sandstone. So gray wool, smooth sandstone, like that. And yeah, let's start straight from here. Actually, you will need the black wool. So find on the left leaf here, find these 2 blocks going down with the 2 sets of 2s, that is, going down with the lime wool. And on the right side of this first set here, place 1 black wool right there. Place 1 red wool on top, and let me see, then place 1 black wool up to the left, like that, and then 3 red wools going up on top of that black wool there, up to the left. Not up to the left, up on top, like that. Now switch over to the orange wool, and on top of these 3 blocks here, place 2 blocks going up, like that. Now 3 blocks going up on the right, 1, 2, 3. 2 blocks going up to the right, 2 blocks, and 1 block up to the right, like that. Now quickly switch over the pink wool, and from this 1 block here, place 2 blocks going up on the right, 1, 2. On top of this, place 1 orange wool, and then place 2 orange wools going down to the right, 1, 2, like that. Now you're actually going to come down here to these, to this little black outline here, separating the middle leaf from the right leaf. So find this these first 3 blocks here, and from here place 5 blocks going up to the left with the black wool, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now switch over to the red wool, place 1 block going up to the left, 1, and with the black wool, place 2 blocks going up on top of that, 1, 2, another 1 red wool going up to the left, 1, and with the black wool, 1 block on top, like that. Now switch over the red wool again, and from this 1 black wool here, place 2 blocks diagonal up to the left, 1, 2, like that. Now switch over to the orange wool, place 1 block going up to the left, like that, and with the gray wool, place 2 blocks going up to the left, 1, 2, like that. Now with the orange wool here, on the left side of these 2 gray wools here, on the left side of the top block, place 1 orange wool, place 1 gray wool down to the right, 1 like that, and then 1 red wool up to the left, 1 like that, and 1 gray wool up to the left now, and 1 gray wool down to the left. Should make this weird little shape here. And now place 2 red wools going down to the left, so 1 and 2, like that, and then on the left side of that red wool there, place 1 gray wool, left side of the top block that is. Should connect to those 2 orange wools exactly like that. And now let's just finish off some top shading here. So starting on the left side of this first gray wool that we placed going down to the left, with the orange wool, place 3 blocks across to the left, 1, 2, 3. 2 blocks down from the left block, 1, 2, and then fill in this empty space right here. And let me check. Yes, that's it. So now let's work on a little line going up here. So from right here, this little upside down L shape next to these 2 birchwood planks on the, I think it's, yes, on the right block here, from here, place 4 blocks going up with the red wool. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Place 1 orange wool on top then, and, hang on. Okay, 3 blocks going up to the left then. Whoa, 1, 2, 3. 2 blocks up to the left. 1, 2, and 1 block up to the left, 1. And then 1 red wool up to the left, 1, and then on the left side of that red wool, 2 blocks going down, 1, 2, and it should make a little arrow inside that big orange arrow thing. Should be connecting like this. And now actually find this little black wool outline here, these 5 blocks, the 1 red wool, 2 blocks, 1 red wool, and the 1 black wool. With the orange wool on the left side of that 1 black wool, place 1 orange wool, like that. And now come over to this red wool outline here, where we have these 2 first orange wools going up here. On the right block, on the right block of my mouse. On the right block here of these 2 blocks, place 2 blocks diagonal down to the right, 1 and 2. Now 6 blocks across down to the right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and it should connect to these 2 line moles here. And now 3 blocks across up to the right, 1, 2, 3. 1 block across up to the right, 1 should connect to these 4 red wools here. So now from these 4 red wools on the right side of this top block here, place one orange wool, that is, on the right side of the top block. 2 orange wools going up to the right, 1, 2, and then 1 orange wool up to the right, like that. It makes this little outline here. And now switch over to the smooth sandstone, and on the right side of this last 1 block that we placed with the orange wool here, not the last block that we placed over there, but the last block of this orange wool outline, place 1 smooth sandstone on the right side of that, 1 smooth sandstone down to the right, and 1 smooth sandstone up to the right, like that, and then 3 blocks going down to the right, 1, 2, 3, 1 block down to the right, 1, 3 blocks across down to the right, 1, 2, 3, and 1 block up to the left, 1. That was across on the down to the right, down to the left, not down to the right. It was down to the left. Should look like that. I don't think there's anything more, actually. Yep, that is everything. So now, do exactly as I say. So switch to the orange wool, you'll fill in everything underneath that orange wool slant outline here. This space here, that space, and that space with the orange wool. Switch over to the pink wool, fill in everything outside of that smooth sandstone boundary, so like that block, that space, and that space. And then switch over to the smooth sandstone and fill in that space right there. So go ahead and do that, and I will be right back after this time lapse. And there you go. You now have an extremely detailed pixel art of the Pokemon Ivysaur for your Minecraft world. So, yeah, that concludes this tutorial. In the next tutorial, you can expect part 1 of Venusaur. Venusaur's probably going to be a longer one. He's a lot larger as well. He's going to be a good, probably 4+ parts. But yeah, that concludes this tutorial, so thank you very much for watching, and this has been the ThePoptartCrpr. Goodbye!